Hi teachers, welcome to week 2 and module 2 in ED 744 Curriculum Development and Instruction. Module 2 will take us from June 15th through July 19th. Here I've got an introduction on what we're going to be working with throughout the next few weeks. This week we're on module 2, week 2. And what I'd like for you to do is take your text and read through the author introduction and chapter 1, which is on curriculum design from an objectives-based to a concept-based model, and then also to read chapter 2, which is on two-dimensional curriculum models versus three-dimensional, which is what is espoused in our textbook. You'll notice at the end of each of chapter 1 and chapter 2, there are discussion questions listed there. You can feel free to use some of them or address some of them in your weekly writing. However, what I pretty much like to have a free write as far as you read your chapter and then you write what comes to your mind. So if you want to use the discussion questions to help frame your thoughts, feel free to do so. However, I'm not going to list them each week and say, respond to these questions, because that's just me getting some information and then you spitting out what you're thinking about it. I just would rather have you free write. And also, in your free write, I encourage you to ask questions of each other. If there's something that you weren't perhaps clear on, post it in your discussion, and someone else could actually respond to that as their discussion post. Speaking of responding and posting, I want to remind you that your initial discussion post should be up by Fridays. The reason for that is it gives everyone a chance to read through the rest of your group's discussion posts, and then you can respond. If you wait till Saturday or Sunday to try to get everything done, it's really not that much of a discussion. And some of you I know have said that you like online classes because of the fact that you can work on them on your own pace and your own time. And I agree, but I do, with online classes, you shouldn't wait until the last 2 days of the week to do your work. If this is a concern of yours, please feel free to email me and we can discuss it further. However, with all of my classes, that's just the way I've had it done, is have your initial post up by Friday, and that gives you 2 days to respond and to other people's discussion postings as well. Also, something that is different this week compared to last is you will be divided up into 2 discussion groups. When you go to discuss and you look at module 2, you'll look at module 2, Teaching Beyond the Facts, week 2, you'll see that I have 2 groups. And what I usually do is I alternate the groups from week to week. Once it comes time to developing your own concept-based unit, we'll make certain that our groups are cohesive according to schools and then also grades. So some of you have already indicated that you'd like to work together because you are in the same school. That's great. That's what I like to see. So, but that's still a ways down the road. So for the next few weeks, you'll be randomly put into either group 1 or group 2. So if you have any questions, please post them to the Ask a Question area, and I want to commend you for asking questions there and then responding to them. Sounded like we had a little issue with YouTube and Glogster, but you helped each other out, and that's exactly what I like to see. You don't have to, I gave a suggestion, but actually it had been tried before too. So another thing too, if you ever have issues on D2L, feel free to call 605-642-6580. That's the BHSU Help Desk, and they will help you as well. Thanks for listening, and I hope you have a great week.